Hello, my dears. Welcome to a new episode and welcome here in my atelier. I like to name my space here the Forest Atelier. We are living in the middle of the forest in Vienna. We are not far from other houses or from the train station, but we are surrounded by real forest and a small river. I love being here. It's part of our house. I used to have my atelier in Vienna from 2006 to 2024, and in that year I decided to bring everything here. It was getting difficult to commute between our house to the shop. I opened my shop in 2019. It was not easy to find it. It took me almost half a year to find the right space, and when I saw it I fell in love with it. The owners are very nice and supportive, and slowly I realized after opening the shop that it was getting difficult also with the costs, with my time and energy to make this triangle between my home, the shop. Whenever I was selling something in the shop and needed some adjustment, I had to go in the evening to my atelier, which was about 40-minute distance from the shop. Late in the evening I was coming home and I was beginning to start thinking of finding a solution, finding another space, maybe here in the village, but paying two rents and monthly costs double. It's not efficient at all. I'm a freelance fashion designer and artist. Every month's income fluctuates. It's difficult to maintain two places. And I transformed the garage here and other rooms in our guest area. We are not having guests, and finally it was such a good decision to have everything at a hand's reach. I'm saving time, energy, all resources, and those resources that I'm saving, I'm channeling them towards the shop. At the shop, I'm mostly having appointments with my customers. I'm not having fixed opening hours. Everyone is welcome to enter whenever I'm there, whenever the open sign is on the side of the street, but I mostly have appointments, and in between appointments I want and need and have to work, which means that I've brought two of my sewing machines in the shop, a big table when I'm doing some of the patterns or cutting materials, and what I've noticed lately in the past 2 years since I moved my machines, some of the tools, is that new visitors in the shop assume that it's a Schneiderei meaning a tailoring workshop. They love and appreciate seeing me working, things happening in Vienna. It's very important for the locals to know that we exist, and I love showing them around my work, talk to them, but sometimes they are disappointed to learn and to understand that I'm not offering custom designs. It's a whole other profession. You need a special registration if you want to continuously offer custom dresses, and it's not something for me at all. You need a lot of time to procure the right fabrics, a lot of time to do the fittings. Maybe a result is not something that the customer is expecting or visualizing from a sketch. And I love working as a fashion designer. I'm registered as a fashion designer for almost 20 years now. Also with my shop, you need a special license in order to sell your designs, and I love going on this path. So what I decided lately was to make a more clear separation between the shop area and my little work area. I said little in comparison to the space here, and the best way is to have a wall. Not a wall in the real sense of it, but a curtain. It took me a long time to find the right material because, first of all, essentially it has to be of natural fibers, that the air is nice and fresh and welcoming. It gives you a warm hug, a warm feeling, but also thin, that it can breathe, that you can also see through. I have nothing to hide. I love showing my work. It's important to be there but not to be there, to have a natural shade like ivory, exactly like this one. And I finally found it. I found it in Timisoara. There is an Italian supplier that I know for over 10 years now, that the time that I like to stop in Timisoara whenever I drive to Bucharest. They have a beautiful big space. It's a warehouse. They have fabrics that I don't find here in Vienna. And I'm so happy that I found exactly the perfect one. Today I'm going to wash it. It's very important to see the shrinkage. I bought 35 meters. I don't know if it's enough, but I have a second one. I will show you. In case this won't be enough, because I wanted to have some pleats, I'm going to add the other one. It's very beautiful. It's not identical, but they complement each other very well. It slightly frays. Maybe you see it here. But that's not a problem for me. I see the beauty in it. So even if it will fray after washing or after a while, I will not mind it at all. It will look more raw, organic, like a proper atelier that I want to be in. So that's the idea of the transformation. Whenever you would enter the shop, you will first see the presentation area, the shop area, and to the left of it's going to be my workspace with my sewing machines. I might be getting another industrial sewing machine. Let's see. I don't want to bring this one from here to the shop. It has 110 kilograms. I need it here. And I will be asking a colleague of mine if she has some tips in getting a new industrial sewing machine. It also depends on the cost. Let's see. I'll open it now that you can see more of it. It's very flowy and drapey. It's a beautiful batiste. That's the second fabric that I mentioned. I might be combining it with this one. I will start sewing it. Of course, calculations are very important, but only after I will be washing them. And maybe I will be combining. It's not the first time when I'm combining two different fabrics on curtains. I can do a specific area with this one, and then the rest of the area with this one. The length of the wall is 5.5 meters, so it's quite long. In case I won't need this beautiful fabric, it's a very, very soft, very drapey linen fabric with a very fine botanical pattern. It's going to find a very good use in my work. I have many linen fabrics in different weights, different colors. So I will take it out of the coupon and wash it on a very gentle cycle. Take the camera, and there is the battery there charging. 35 meters. Midday, maybe you can hear the church bells. I'm inviting you, my dears, to join me in doing this transformation. There are also some other things that I want to add or to change. Everything is going to happen in a couple of days from now. I'm very happy that the time finally arrived. It's very good to do all those transformations in summer. Autumn will arrive with a new interior, not completely changed. To be honest, everything was perfect for me before, but I wish to offer more clarity of what my space in Vienna is about. It's primarily a shop, but also a small city atelier. Another heat wave after a cooling period that I fully enjoyed. I'm having the ventilator in the back, but now it's off that you can hear me well. I'm tired, I'm lacking energy. It's the hour of the day when I'm having the least energy, and I would like to take a nap, but of course it's not possible. Even if I would have been home now, I would have preferred to work. There is so much to be done. In 2 days from now, this place here, my shop and my small city atelier, this is how I like to call it, will be going through some changes, the changes that I was telling you about in the beginning. The time is coming. I'm a little bit nervous, excited, curious. I'm having a plan. Everything has a vision, but of course, when you see the final result, you might have surprises, beautiful surprises or less. I'm more curious and very flexible because I've been wanting to do this change for a long time, and finally it's happening. A friend of mine will be helping me. I'm happy that he has time. We've been talking for some weeks now. I've been away, he was away, and now he will have the time. He doesn't know what exactly I need, so I will have to show him around. He's very good at what he's doing, and I hope that we'll manage to do as much as possible on Saturday. Therefore, today I was a little bit nervous because I needed to find something very important for Saturday. Here above me I have a beautiful lamp, and behind me the place there is a little bit too dark. I don't want this space to be too bright. I've been giving it a try a couple of months ago. The bulb was broken. I didn't have light for 7 years. He installed the bulb, and I was hoping that one bulb will be enough, but honestly it doesn't make any difference. And then I thought, okay, I need a ceiling lamp with 2 to 3 bulbs and something that goes lower to spread more light. And for weeks I've been looking. I didn't find anything 100% fitting, especially with this lamp here. This is a very special model. It's about 60 to 80 years old. The person that sold it to me 7 years ago had it from her grandmother, and being such a special model, not very minimalist, I wanted the next lamp here to be like a good, beautiful sister to it, and I found some options on Willhaben. Willhaben is a very good platform for antiques, furniture, different small home objects, interior design products. I put aside a little list of 5 or 6 lamps, but I was not 100% convinced. And this morning I came with the idea that I should try the glass fabric. I love the Glass Fabric. It's one of my most favorite shops here in Vienna. I've made an episode for my channel here about the Glass Fabric some years ago. I'm going there whenever I want to get some inspiration. They are very active. They always have new products, new for the place, but antiques, furniture, interior design products, small home objects, but also clothes and costume jewelry. Very, very inspiring place, but most of their products are way over my budget. Or whenever I save something for an object that I need here or at home, I would go buy it, but this happens only once, 2, maximum 3 times a year, depending on what I need and what my budget is. and today was the day. As soon as I went off the train, I went straight to the shop. It's just a couple of minutes walk. I entered and I saw gorgeous ceiling lamp, perfect for here, but it was 700 euros. Honestly, I never know what to expect when it comes to the prices, because some are very valuable pieces, and I don't know who signed them or who made them or what type of collections they are part of. They are the experts, and the price defines their value. And I simply loved it, but I continued on the next floors. They are on 3 different floors, and then I saw other options, also way above my budget. Finally, I stopped at two ceiling lamps. One was under my budget, was 150 euros, and one was above, but not too much. And I asked one of the employees there. They know me, they know that I'm an artist or a freelancer, and they are very supportive towards the local community. And I honestly told her my budget and what I would like to get, either the cheaper one or the more expensive one. That would have been perfect for my plan. And she said, yes, you should get the more expensive one. And she offered me such a nice, sweet, kind discount. And I couldn't believe that this lamp will be mine. First of all, because it's fitting so well. This lamp here is not gold, it's a copper tone, exactly like the one that I bought today. The cheaper one is silver or chrome, and it would have not really matched to it. So I reserved it. She told me that I don't have to give any prepayment. I will pick it up on Saturday morning. I will take the car with me, especially for the lamp. And I look so much forward to seeing it here. I also stopped today at IKEA. It's in Westbahnhof at the train station to get some metal Deckenschienen. I don't know how to call them in English. Metal rods for curtains. They go on the ceiling, so not perpendicular to the ceiling or parallel to the wall, but on the ceiling, that I can hang the future curtain. I still have to sew it, but everything will be prepared. I also got the hooks, so all the sets are prepared for the future. I don't think that we'll manage on Saturday. I will readapt this area here, so either on Saturday or on one of the next days. I'm starting now to get more energy thinking of it. I didn't have any coffee today. I'm drinking now one every couple of days. Yesterday I had an espresso tonic. It was delicious. But today just some orange juice with ice. I will be leaving quite early today at 6:30 because tomorrow I have a long day here and outside in the city. And I want to be prepared. I want to be strong and energized for tomorrow and also for Saturday. Early next week, things will look different here. I'm so happy. It's a bit past 9 a.m. I will be leaving soon to Vienna. I'm just checking now to see if I have everything with me here in the car. Here I have 2 boxes with bamboo window blinds. I didn't open the box to have a look at them. I'm very curious, but I'm sure it's exactly what I need. There I have an empty box for the lamp. I will pick it up in half an hour from now. I don't know how they packed it, but I think this empty box will be very practical to have with me. I also got some hard wrapping paper to keep it safe. I will need to buy 4 light bulbs. I had a look at the lamp through some photographs and short clips that I took, and I was so pleasantly surprised to see that it takes 4 bulbs. I like to use warm light. There in the trunk I have 3 metal rods that I bought from IKEA. I went back to IKEA and I think I might be needing them, let's see, at least 1 or 2 of them to hang the longer garments. I would usually need 40 minutes to the train station in Vienna, Westbahnhof, but today I guess just half an hour because it's summertime and the streets are emptier. I'm looking up. I hope that it will rain today because we need a bit of fresh air. It has been very warm. Yesterday it rained in Vienna, but not so much here, which is actually unusual because here it rains much, much more. Everything is so green and lush, and I hope today that it's going to come here. I will show you a little bit of the way, how it looks now in high summer. Here it is, it was waiting for me, all packed and inside the box. Now I'll have to find the best way how to place it in the car. Yes, sitting good. I'm so happy to see the metal rail. It's crossing the room, and now the curtains are welcome to arrive. We need to arrive from the sewing machine. I will be starting to sew them on Monday. I'll have to do really good calculations that everything is right, that has a good length. So I need to be very, very well rested. Then I will be starting to cut the material. Here to my right are my two sewing machines resting. I will get back to them in a couple of days from now. I moved the sewing station. It used to be here. It feels very strange to see it there. I will show you more in a few minutes from now. In real life, in a couple of days, everything looks a bit unorganized. I don't like to see my shop as it is now, but it feels like I did some progress with those bamboo window blinds. They are perfect. I didn't know what shade I should get. I wanted to have something natural, but either lighter or darker, and I went for the lighter one to also fit with the carpet down. Those curtains will go. I will move them on the other side of the room. I will still be seeing them every day. I like them so very much. It's linen and silk. And we installed this metal rod, one of the 3 ones that I got from IKEA. I'm not convinced if I should install on the other 2 sides, but here it looks very good, and the purpose is to have it easier for my customers to bring down a design that they like, they want to try. They will always have my help. I have some higher ones installed for longer garments. I'm going to be shifting depending on the length and the volume of the designs, but I want to have the option to have lower rods and higher ones. What else with? Yes, the lamp. The lamp is so beautiful. I knew that it's going to be gorgeous, but it's very heavy. I had to go to buy some special hooks. This is strange what happened now. I had to pick up the phone. So the lamp, it's very beautiful, but it's extraordinarily heavy, and I had to go to get some hooks, some very strong hooks, and other pieces. I really don't know how to name them, but it's very important that is hanging safe. And we manage this because now you can hang off this hook up to 300 kilograms. Everything is good. It's just a spot on the ceiling that's left from the previous lamp. We covered the holes, but it has to dry, and then to paint white, there will be a shade difference, but much less than what it is now. I don't mind having it like this for the next day or week. It's all good. We canceled a table lamp because I want to rearrange this corner with my family photographs. And that's it for today. We will have to install a different switch for the lamp. Having two here, I would like to have two different switches to alternate or to have them on together. I will clean a little bit now and then finally have some rest this weekend. I cleaned the wood with a little bit of a water spray, just very, very little. And this oil will give a nice natural shine. I love using it on the furniture. I have two different shades, a lighter one, and that's the darker oil. I'm loving the smell. I will wait until tomorrow, until the wood will be completely dry. Then I will hang the garments. During the next few hours, I will focus on the curtain. I will have to organize my ironing station. I want to have it very close to my sewing machines. It smells like silk. Oh, how lucky I feel. I'm so grateful for the Viennese tap water. At least here in my district, it is ice cold, crystal clear. I'm having ice cubes in the freezer just for coffee, natural juices, or mineral water for my visitors, customers, neighbors, friends, family. But I love drinking Viennese tap water. It's much better than the water we have at home. And I so much appreciate it, especially now during this heat wave. A few days ago, Austria registered the highest temperature in history. The hot spots were concentrated in and around Vienna. Very hot at home. We are surrounded by greenery, but many portions are looking dry, burned. There was a wildfire in Lobau in Vienna. I never heard of wildfires in Vienna, but unfortunately this summer here in Austria, in the rest of Europe, has been so hot. I feel sorry for all the humans, all the animals that are suffering. In regards to myself, I'm commuting. Many trains are disrupted or cancelled on a daily basis. There is a lot of construction work here in Vienna. I always appreciate it. It has to be done. The city is active in improving, in offering a better and better life quality, but during this heat, not having the public transportation, not working in many portions of the city is not easy, and this influences our productivity, energy levels, mood, the way we think. I didn't meet many people lately. Everyone wants to be in the cool areas. Many are away on holidays. And somehow it was good that I took advantage of the quiet. My project here took much longer than I thought. In 2 days from now, it's going to be 3 weeks since my friend first came to install a few things here. The most work that I had to do was on this beautiful curtain. I love it. It's the right fabric. It's a very sensitive but precious fabric. It has a beautiful structure, shine, quality, but it was not easy to work with it. Sewing was perfect, but to iron it, I had to wash it first to see the shrinkage. I always wash the natural materials before I start working with them. And it took ages ironing it, especially now in the heat. I only have a ventilator here. I took away the cooling machine. It was not working at all. I brought it home. Also at home it doesn't work, so it was not a good purchase. It was not easy at all to iron 35 meters of this beautiful material. Also to cut it. So first to measure everything, also to cut it. After I finished the first curtain there, to my right, I decided to buy a cotton band for the lower part of the curtain. Usually you would sew in a metal wire, a heavy wire, but I only use them once. And I preferred such cotton bands, cotton straps. I went to a shop in Vienna. You know, I'm remembering now every step that I took. I only remember it because of the heat. I'm not driving the car here in the city, maybe once, twice a month. All the ways are on foot or by public transportation. That at the moment is not very reliable. And I went to the shop. Most of the curtain accessories are from IKEA. Also the other curtains, the linen and silk ones, I had to buy a special strap. I installed them just with nano tape and the strap, and they are holding very well. So no need for pins or screws. I don't want to do any changes on this beautiful wood. And I was so pleasantly surprised to see that this part has the same measurement as the part on my right, which means that the curtains perfectly fit. I wash them, I iron them at home. They still have wrinkles, but they don't bother me. In time, it will get much better. There is my sewing station. It is perfect. I like it very much. It's much more quiet than working here, closer to the door, to the street. I'm still in the process of organizing it, but I've been working for the last 2.5 weeks there, and I very much enjoy it. Today I'll be sorting some of my threads. I have many threads in the baskets there. The threads that I'm usually working with on a daily basis or almost on a daily basis are in drawers, and I wish to place them here in those boxes and then the boxes in the drawers. I will arrange them by color and structure. I have more thread here that I ordered through Schnittbogen from Belushek. Mishka is the owner of Schnittbogen, and she did a batch order to Belushek for more designers. These are the first threads. Honestly, I don't remember ordering this color. but she told me that this is my batch. I'm waiting for all the blacks. There are many types of blacks and whites. I have the ironing station next to my sewing one, and then the cutting table. It has a perfect flow. I also have my little laptop there from where I'm listening to different documentaries on YouTube. It's great. The music is still here, not during this video, but I'm having music for my visitors, my customers, my friends that come here. It's always running in the background. I'm so happy with the lamps. I'm looking forward to welcome all my customers after mid-August. Everyone knows I didn't have many appointments now because I needed to focus on finishing the project here. There is still quite a lot to organize. It's a thought process. I have to do a lot of thinking, but only when it will get a bit cooler outside, because now I cannot fully think. Next area that I will focus on is this part here. I will be hanging a selection of my designs. They are waiting in the back. I will be displaying them on rotation on this stander. I will always be presenting my guest designer. I also have two jewelry designers here, and I'm so excited to welcome everyone very soon. The windows, I've been slow decorating the windows because at the moment it's very quiet in Vienna. There are not many people on the street. It's very warm, but it's also holiday season, holiday time. Many people are away, and most of my customers are living here in the area. There is my work mannequin. I love her very much. She's so trustful, she's so helpful, she's one of my best friends, and I need to keep her very close to my workstations, my sewing, my ironing stations. She had to stay a little bit on the distance in order for me to move around well, but today I will find a good place for her. My dears, I will have to leave you here to continue the work. I'm going to show you more in the next episodes how everything will continue, how it's going to look, all the progress. I thank you for your presence, for having watched this episode and maybe some of my previous episodes. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence, and I look very much forward to be meeting you again in the next episode. Until then, please take good care of yourselves, of your dear ones. Stay blessed, healthy, beautiful, inside out. I'm giving you a big hug, a kiss. Until soon, bye.